Election 2024, Democratic presidential candidate U.S. Representative Dean Phillips wants the Wisconsin Supreme Court to allow him on the primary ballot. Representative Phillips asked the court to take his case on Friday after he was excluded by the state's top Democrats, who only put President Joe Biden's name on the ballot. Today, the court gave that committee and the State Elections Commission until Wednesday to respond. Phillips represents Minnesota in Congress and is the only Democrat who is challenging President Biden.